Und weiter geht's direkt mit...
Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah. Then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
You owe me an explanation.
And I will get you one. Straight from Mayor Hill's mouth. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines? Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
You should probably distance yourself from me.
What? No, I can't do that.
Well, you may have to.
Don't say that. You...
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
Aha, wer ist denn diese mysteriöse Frau?
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Salina.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense.
Harvey never mentioned you before.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
What was your name again?
It's Salina. Salina Kyle.
Tja.
It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Salina's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
How'd you get that shiner?
Bruce?
It's okay. Money doesn't buy manners, right? I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Well, I sure hope whatever he took wasn't too valuable.
Actually, it was.
It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
Maybe it's time to find a new job.
I don't need career advice from you, Mr. Wayne. Not all of us were born with trust funds and multi-billion-dollar corporations.
Hey, go easy on Bruce. It's not his fault he was born rich and good-looking.
At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on.
Ein kleiner Bruch.
Excuse me a moment.
Wie bekommen wir Harvey aus der Szene raus?
Hey, it's Harvey.
Was nicht total gewollt ist.
Nice to meet the real you.
Don't say anything. Please.
We'll see. This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
You going to play nice this time?
Well, that depends on you. Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're... Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you...
Someone has to be the good guy.
I suppose you think that makes me a bad girl?
Well, aren't you?
You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
It must be important. What's on the drive?
I don't know.
You don't know what you've stolen.
It's not my business to know. My clients don't know who I am, and I don't know who they are, or what they're moving.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me.
Oh,
If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences.
I don't owe you anything. As far as I'm concerned, you're on your own.
Huh. I was hoping we could work together.
Sorry. I'm a solo act.
ich habe mich gerade auf die Lautstärke gesetzt und es
Listen,
wurde ja doch sehr laut.
I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address. Now.
No. Give me the drive.
Ach ja.
You are really starting to piss me off.
Oh, there you are. I was hoping you'd come out and play.
Write it down. Now.
My contact. He'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it.
Sehr gut.
We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Tja. Jetzt kommen wir wieder zu einem Teil, wo wieder gebatmant wird. Und ich glaube auch, es wird nicht mehr viel Bruce Wayne.
Alfred,
Sind wir aber
I'm
mal
at the
bei der Suche
warehouse.
Schaut.
No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Also was ihr mir mal in die Kommentare schreiben könnt, tatsächlich mal nicht immer dieses Jahr, schreibt mir das in die Kommentare. Was gefällt euch denn an dem Spiel bisher und was eher nicht so? Was mir wirklich gut gefällt, ist, wie gesagt, die Erzählweise, die das tust in den Comics, die echt gut rüber. Aber Oswald gefällt mir überhaupt nicht. Obwohl der Pinguin auch nicht.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
Einer meiner liebsten
How many?
Figuren aus dem Batman-Universum.
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Hier kommen wir jetzt zu einem
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
anderen Feature. Das hatten wir bei The Wolf Among Us nicht. Wir müssen jetzt Beweise zusammensuchen. Denn Batman ist ja eigentlich nicht jemand, der gegen Superschurken kämpft, sondern der Detektiv ist.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Hier kann ich auch nur ein Epic
Nothing left to bury.
Battle of History empfehlen, wo Sherlock Holmes gegen Batman kämpft. Also im Battle. Ah ja, und hier zieht man halt die Beweise zusammen.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, not explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
Ja, wie gesagt, das ist der große Nachteil an den Telltale Games. Man muss nicht viel denken.
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Was ich nämlich wirklich gut fände, ist, wenn wirklich die Entscheidungen richtig Einfluss auf die Geschichte hätten. Also je nachdem, was man macht, kommt man zu was völlig anderem. Also so, dass man auch, keine Ahnung, 20 verschiedene Enden hat. Das kann wohl auch echt kompliziert sein zu programmieren. Vom Speicherplatz her sind es übrigens ein bisschen mehr als 2 Gigabyte, glaube ich.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Ja, was hat diese Explosion ausgelöst? Ihr könnt es euch sicherlich schon denken, wenn es keine normale Kugel war.
I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Das sind doch die aus dem Rathaus, wie Batman gerade schon gesagt hat. Gucken wir uns das auch nochmal an.
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
Jetzt müssen wir Sachen miteinander finden. Wie gesagt, das ist nicht schwierig.
The scrap of metal is from the exploded canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion.
Vor einigen Jahren, ich glaube 2012, hat DC all seine Serien beendet und einfach nochmal komplett neu rebootet, wie Marvel das jetzt dieses Jahr getan hat.
White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir. That bad?
Und einfach mal,
Face slashed.
damit
Throat torn open.
alle neu einsteigen.
So, not natural causes then.
Skyline Club. Blood. Broken nails. Bits of human flesh. This man's been badly burned, but the damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this? Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister.
Causing the aforementioned boom.
Das war ein bisschen eklig.
A cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Aha, verbinden wir das noch. Eben haben wir die Verbindung gelöst und schauen jetzt nochmal dahinter nach.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military. Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Das habe ich nicht rausgefunden, was das war. Das war doch so
Someone drove off
offensichtlich.
after the explosion.
Also,
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down.
Ach, ja.
Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there,
Sieht's aus.
and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Wir gehen aber direkt an den richtigen Ort, denn an den anderen beiden Orten findet sich einfach nichts. So. Ach ja, meiner Wayne-Farbe. Ich finde auch, das Rot mit den roten Augen hat was Böses. Genau, da habe ich mich noch gefragt, ob es vielleicht immer zufällig ist, aber nein, es ist immer der gleiche Ort.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Dann wollen wir ihn mal suchen. Ich weiß zwar nicht, wie man darauf kommt,
Killing time.
dass der Schütze noch da ist, aber Batman sieht das wohl so und deshalb hat er recht.
This is the right spot. So where did he go?
Tja, wo könnte er nur sein? Vielleicht hier.
Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work.
Und wieder hat er die Sprachsteuerung eingeschaltet. Und jetzt seht ihr gleich, warum ich sage, wir spielen ein bisschen den schlimmeren Batman.
My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk.
Direkt mal wieder gegen
I ain't telling you Jack. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
Da liegt natürlich schon ein Rohr parat. Natürlich.
It's true what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
So.
Whatever it takes to make you talk. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
Genau. Und, man kann auch auf die Seite schauen. Ich habe ihn natürlich.
Tell me!
That Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive, had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us, called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear! I told you...
You'll never hold a gun steady again.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
Da,
They're going to call
beim
the
ersten
coroner
Playthrough auch da
instead.
geblieben, aber jetzt verschwindet er natürlich ganz cool bei das Können.
I was wrong. Gonna need that ambulance, too. The hell's going on tonight, Lieutenant?
Batman.
Und da habe ich ihn auch nicht so zugerichtet. Und dann bemerkt man auch, dass man
You're taking
so
this
viel
too far,
Gewalt
Bruce.
angewandt hat.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You nearly killed a man tonight.
Ah ja.
Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
I've heard this before, Alfred.
Well, my words pass straight through you. There used to be a difference between Batman and the criminals he locked up in Arkham. That difference is shrinking.
Oh ja.
Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Who my parents were, the life they led, Gotham revered them. I could never match that.
You won't. You will far surpass them. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that
Wollte ich
boy
eigentlich
in
zerreißen,
the
hab sie
alley.
aber dann doch
I won't
angenommen.
forget.
Nein, was soll's.
Neither will I.
Ah ja.
Well, back into the fray again.
Ja. Ich glaube, ich wollte noch mal gucken, was im Codex sich aktualisiert hat, aber da hat sich nichts aktualisiert. Bei den zentralen Sachen habe ich mich übrigens immer anders entschieden mittlerweile als ich. Ihr seht es gleich am Ende bei der Abschlussbewertung. Ihr hört es wahrscheinlich, ich bin ein bisschen verschnupft, deshalb kommen die Parts heute, obwohl ich sagte, sie kommen alle. Sie kommen heute auch alle, hoffe ich. Ein bisschen hintereinander, irgendwie bin ich nicht so fit. Ich bin halt kein Profi-Let's Player. Ich habe ja noch nicht mal Thumbnails.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
Hill could have been building a case against Falcone.
To win the election.
It would bolster his campaign if he eliminated Gotham's most notorious crime family. This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Oh ja.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
So, wem wir das aber geben, entscheiden wir im nächsten Part. Bis dann. Oh ja. So, wem wir das aber geben, entscheiden wir im nächsten Part. Bis dann.